Hi, this is Melanie Geralds for Bass City Beat. I'm here at the Family Youth Intervention on Cass Avenue, where a program is designed to help reunify family structure.
I provide case management and counseling services for FYI's Homeless Youth Program. We provide services to homeless youth age 16 through 21 in the Macomb County and other local counties.
Primary service is a 2-week runaway shelter where kids will come and stay with us for 2 weeks, and during that time we work towards family reunification. So we work diligently with both the youth and their families to try to work out whatever problems they may be having. And then we also offer outpatient services for youth that are ages 6 through 21, but residentially we'll serve them 10 through 17.
These are usually people who are homeless, have been living either on the streets, place to place with friends. For many reasons, they could have been kicked out by their parents or just not been evicted, not been able to make rent payments.
Residentially, we can hold up to 6 at a time, both boys and girls. They can stay 15 days, which is essentially the 2-week program, but average length of stay is between 11 and 12 days. Generally, we work well with the schools and with the parents then provide enough homework for the youth to work on during that 2-week period. And they have 2 one-hour study sessions per day that they're required to work on their schoolwork. And we've faxed stuff back and forth to the school so that they're not, or it's at least minimizing the amount of education that they may be missing. The youth will have individual therapy, so it'll just be one-on-one with the therapist. And things in individual therapy could be, anger management, so identifying what might make a youth angry, so we call those triggers. So, and then working on identifying those triggers and then coming up with different solutions as to how, when they do get angry, how they can effectively control that anger. Or maybe, self-esteem issues, so talking about what their strengths are in areas that they may need to improve in, but building on those strengths. And then family sessions, a lot of times in the therapy, they were talking about increasing the communication between the families. We see that as a big issue between parents and youth, that, there's a breakdown in the communication. Generally, we require 4 family sessions while the youth is participating in the family. And then we rely on the families quite heavily to help us with the youth as well. So if the youth is struggling within the program, we may call a parent and have them talk to the youth or offer us up some suggestions of kind of creative consequencing that we can do with the youth. And our program is highly structured, so from the time they get up in the morning till the time they go to bed at night, they're involved in different activities, things like life skill activities where we may even a simple preparing a meal or daily house cleaning, or could be learning how to do job interviews, or working on anger management and those type of things during group. So they learn a lot about responsibility, consequences for actions, and that type of stuff while they're participating in the program. It's winter now, but we have a rec room that has a pool table out there, so they can schedule pool for recreational activities. They can schedule walks. We have video games that they can use on certain breaks. We go to the local YMCA every Monday so they can get out and play volleyball. So really a variety of activities that they can select on certain break times. There's a lot of rules. We have a little black book of FYI rules. But I think generally, respecting one another, obviously, no swearing, and those type of things, and be appropriately behaving while you're here in the program. But, other than that, it's not totally real. It's not real strict as far as that's concerned.
I think that youth who come into our program motivated and ready to make change and ready to take in and receive all the services that we provide are going to benefit the most. I find my role to be very unique, and I get to work with them and see I have the opportunity to see a humongous transformation. I can work with a youth who comes in who's been living on the streets and work with them step by step, getting them in a home and getting them learning how to manage their money, finding employment, and completing their education. And after a total of 18 months of service, they could be on their feet and become very self-sufficient.
It's nice to know that we have such a wonderful facility in Mount Clemens that's willing to help restructure families and to solve the issues within oneself. For Bass City Beat, I'm Melanie Geralds.